This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT English punctuation question. The question asks us to connect this idea of a couple living on two salaries and putting off children until later. So let's look at what we have so far. We have once a couple lives on two salaries, the partners become accustomed to a higher income, and having children is put off until much later. This seems to make sense because we have these two clauses separated by a comma, which is good because they're completely independent clauses, so you don't want to combine them. But let's look at everything else. Choice number 2 is wrong because this is a comma splice, so you can't combine two independent clauses with a comma. You need a semicolon or a period, so that's not good. Choice 3 is very similar to choice 1, except it doesn't have that comma. So it makes it sound weird. It makes it sound like partners become accustomed to a higher income and having children. So this is one object, and it'll make it sound like they become accustomed to these things is put off until much later. So that comma is really instrumental in connecting those two independent clauses. So this makes the meaning of the sentence change. Choice 4 makes no sense. It says become accustomed to a much higher income since children is put off until much later. That isn't something correct, and it also isn't what the author wants to convey. The author wants to convey that they become accustomed to this income and then then they put off having children, not because they put off having children. So our first choice is great because it uses the comma correctly to separate those two independent clauses. So choice 1 is our answer.